Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of the Unfiltered Beauty Edit podcast with Poppy. Today's episode is kind of a chatty one. I'm going to be updating you of what I've been doing, but also talking about a few really small but really effective key things that I do that make you feel completely transformed and confident. Okay, so this week's been kind of fun actually, because two things have happened this week that I would say is just not the norm for me. The first thing is that we are now making over, decorating the bedroom in the house, because like I've mentioned before, your space that you're in can really affect you mentally. And nothing against the way that it's decorated in Cam's room, but now that I've moved in with him, our tastes have completely changed and we don't sleep very well in that room. We wake up a lot. The vibe isn't very zen and relaxing, and I don't know, it's just very grey, very dark, and it's time to go. I'm all about the Scandi, super textured, neutral, zen olive tree vibe, and that's what we're doing. So we've ripped all the wallpaper off the wall, exposed some horrendous green paint that was underneath, and we're completely redoing the space. So I've been on the hunt for a lime wash effect wall paint. Believe it or not, in the UK, that's actually very difficult to find by the sounds of it. So I looked high and low. Now, there is one brand that I think everybody always uses, but it's so expensive for such a small tub, and I just don't want to invest in that, guys. I'm not there yet. So I looked at alternatives, and there was this one called Detail, I think it is. I think it's a Scandinavian brand, but they don't ship to the UK, which is such a shame. And it's like a fabric textured wall paint that gives you almost like that cloud effect paint. So that's gone out the window. I also looked at Rust-Oleum because they've recently announced they're doing lime wash paint as well, and the colours just aren't my vibe. They're either too yellow, too grey. It's just not really giving what I wanted to give. And then I also looked at this one from Wix. I went in today and got some paint swatches, but again, just really orangey, and it's just not my vibe at all. So I've gone back to Little Green. Little Green is a paint company I've used before. Now, this lime wash paint is actually designed to be outside. It's an external use paint, but it works perfectly well inside as well, and it gives you that beautiful clouded effect. And they've got some gorgeous neutral colours, so that's where we're going with that. Now, the other thing I did this week is, oh my God, some of you are going to be so mad at me, I think. Some of you are just really going to be gunning for me, and the others are going to be mad. But if you followed me on YouTube for a while, I apologise, but I deleted all of my video content on my YouTube. It's fully permanently deleted. It's gone. I did an hour about this for a very long time, about the pros and the cons. I did weigh up the options. Ultimately, I just felt like all of my old content really did not resonate with my vibe at all anymore. It's not my branding anymore. I'm a lot older now, and I have different values, different beliefs, different interests and motivations and all of the above, and it's not giving, it's not representing. And yeah, I wanted a clean slate, so I started completely fresh. I have gone and adjusted all my information because all that needed updating. I've added my podcast to my YouTube site, which obviously you guys will be able to see. There's so much exciting stuff going on there, which was a second really big change for me. I found this whole new spark of passion and excitement and motivation for YouTube that I feel like over time I really lost. And I listened to a podcast actually only yesterday, which is so funny that it's come at this time in. But there's this creator who's really huge in the space actually. I think she's got 3 million followers. I can't remember her name because I've never followed her before, but I just came across her video. And she was saying that she only posts really on one platform, and that platform is YouTube. And she said the reason that she's only just gone onto Instagram now is because she's found that over time you do get bored of a platform. It doesn't give you the same excitement, energy, inspiration, passion that it once did. So then by moving onto another platform rather than being on all of the platforms at once, you're kind of re-sparking excitement and passion for your branding and kind of growing and moving forward slowly and progressively. And I think that's probably what happened to me because, as you guys will have known, I created my first video in 2013 on YouTube, and I was so consistent back and forth on that, and it was the best thing ever. But I feel like in the last 3 years or so, I lost all of my enjoyment out of it. I lost all my passion. I could not understand what I wanted to post on there. And I think since having that break, in some ways it was negative, but in other ways it's actually been quite positive, because now I feel this whole new sense of excitement to film, and I know exactly what style of content I want to film. I know a structure of exactly what I want to post, and everything that I'm going to be posting is very valuable to my audience, which for me is so important. I think everything on YouTube has to have some element of value. I just want to create content that brings me joy, I know is valuable to you, things you want to see. So that's kind of my goal going forward. Like, if you guys could click on the star on the Spotify episode to leave a review for the Spotify, and please leave in the review any suggestions, anything you want to see on YouTube, anything that you're looking for that you take full enjoyment out of watching. And please leave that in the review so that the comments I can go back to and I can use those to generate new content across YouTube, because it's something I'm so excited for. You'll be really proud of me as well. I filmed 2 videos this week. So there's 2 videos up on my platform. I filmed another one today, which, wait for it, is a second makeup declutter. So I decluttered 90% of my entire makeup and skincare collection the other week. And for a content creator that's in the beauty industry, that was a lot of stuff, okay? I narrowed a whole 3 wardrobes down to 2 little desk drawers. And I also did another declutter, which is what I filmed for my YouTube video. And it's just, again, really downsizing the makeup and skincare that I have, because it's so unnecessary, and just my core favorites that I actually look forward to wearing every single day, which to me is so important. So yeah, if you want to watch this kind of content, please subscribe. Bear in mind with suggestions as well, like, my kind of focus going forward is over 30 years old. So I'm now 32. And I do feel like there is a big difference with how I do my makeup, what I can do with my makeup and skincare, the things that make me feel good when your body starts to change at this age. There's a lot of different things that I want to focus on. So please leave suggestions in the review section of my podcast. It would be so, so helpful. I feel this big drive this year to just really scale up my social business. I'm fully self-employed. Obviously, I do content. And then I'm also a professional hairstylist 2 days a week in a salon, self-employed. And I have a new client this week, which I'm really excited about, actually, because I'm now taking new clients. And she wants a really beautiful, natural blonde, super lived in, really gorgeous, almost like it's just been kissed in the sun. No one can tell that it's been lightened effect. That is my favorite type of hair color to create. So I'm going to film a little bit of behind the scenes of that content, and I will post that on my social media platforms as well. But yeah, it's been a cool, exciting week. I did a full day yesterday of decluttering again my space. You'll be proud because I actually decluttered, I want to say like about 60%, because it was over half. So 60% of my wardrobe, my clothes. And the reason for this is because I have to be ruthless. I think the less stuff you have in your life, in your house, in your space, the less things you have to manage. And it got to a point where I just could not keep on top of all the washing. And there's 3 of us in this house now, so there's always a lot of washing. I could not keep on top of it. And the dishes are extensive. My makeup was everywhere. My skincare was everywhere. There was just stuff everywhere. And honestly, half of it we just didn't need. Like, it just doesn't need to be here. So between me and Cam, we decluttered a lot of our wardrobe yesterday, got rid of loads of stuff that's going to the recycle and charity and all of that. But it's made me feel so much better about the space. And every time I either do a tip run or I move things out of the house in some way, I feel like so cleansed. And when I come back in, even if you can't physically see that it's emptier, you know that it's emptier psychologically, so you feel a little bit lighter, or I do anyway. What else have I done this week? Okay, so with the stuff that I decluttered, obviously from my first initial huge makeup and skincare declutter, I have a giveaway going on my platforms. So basically every single week or bi-weekly, I'm giving away a huge box of the products to one of you guys. And I've shipped 3 this week, which is so exciting. And there's so many more products still. So every week, every bi-week, depending on how much stuff there is, I'm just going to be doing giveaways all the time, because why not? Like, I don't want to bin things. I've gifted so many bits to my friends and family that I think it's time you guys got some love from me. So if you want to enter the giveaway, you can head over to TikTok. It's the one that's pinned at the top. And I'm also going to be hosting the same thing on YouTube, so you can check out that video. On my makeup decluttering video, you can enter down below on that too. And then it will just continue, because even when the stuff's gone, I get so much PR and I love to try things, but obviously I'm downsizing. So although this is my job and I have to get new bits, anything that I don't keep in my 2 drawers, I'm going to put in a big basket, and then at the end of the week or the end of the month, I'll do another giveaway to a few of you so that you can just keep getting goodies. So yeah, this is going to be fun. I'm so excited for all of these things this month. I'm actually going away to Barcelona for 3 days at the end of June, and then traveling around like mid-Spain for a wedding. And it's my best friend from school. I've known her a very, very long time, and she's getting married in Barca. Never been to Barcelona before, but I'm going through this physical body change thing, and I don't feel like I don't know what to wear. Like I've ordered new dresses. It's like my waist is tiny, but my bum's like too big for the clothes. So I'm struggling to find like dresses and things like that to wear for the wedding. If you guys have any recommendations, please like leave them down below. I feel like my body shape is fairly pear because I have such a tiny waist, but my bum and hips are so wide. So if you guys have any recommendations for like pear-shaped dresses, bear in mind my boobs are non-existent. I'm not an hourglass, guys. I'm really not. I'd love to be an hourglass figure, but I'm really not. Yeah, I need help. I ordered 2 from Zara. They're pretty. And then also, so it's a 3-day event. We've got a meal the day that we arrive, and it's quite a posh meal. We've got the wedding the day after, and then we've got like a rooftop bar and drinks the day after that, which is so exciting. But also, I just don't know what to wear. I'm not that girl. So help me, please. I wanted to touch on 2 key topics of value today to end the video that make me feel way more physically confident about myself when I do them. And they're the easiest, simplest things, I think, when you get right, they change everything. And I'm girl helping girls out here, so I'm sharing the tricks, and I think you've heard them all before. There's one that I think I noticed in the last like couple of months that really I never noticed before, but it really does make a difference. And I'll start with that. That one is getting clothes that fit really well. And I don't mean fit tight. I mean fit your body shape really well. Flatter your body shape. The combinations of colours, the combinations of style of clothing, like your core classic pieces that fit really beautifully. When I wear them, even if they're just jeans and a top, I feel really powerful. Like I feel like my best self as a person. And it really took me by surprise. I've worn jeans and t-shirts my entire life. And I feel like as I've got older now, because my body shape is changing a little bit and it's fluctuating through hormones and all those things, I've really had to think about what to wear a bit more, like what I look good in and what I feel the most confident in, which is the primary thought here. And the other day I was wearing jeans that were really good shape for my body, and also a really good quality t-shirt, actually from Uniqlo, so not even too bad a price. And when I put them on with an accessory belt and some nice shoes, I actually felt like the best version of me. And I recently got a dungarees play suit with a really cute t-shirt, and again felt the best version of me. And I was like, I had a bit of a spring in my step. So yeah, just finding clothes that really fit your body shape well. I think not everything needs to fit a certain way that it's advertised. If you try some clothes on and you feel confident with those clothes fitting you a specific way, like some of the t-shirts, I size up like 3 sizes. And even though my actual size might be, say, a small, I might get like 3 sizes bigger because I like the way it fits. I like the way that specific item hangs off my body better. It fits my shape better. So yeah, I would just say do a bit of experimenting with that. And that's one thing that led me to do a big wardrobe clear out, because some of the things in there I never pick because I don't really feel confident in them. And everything in my wardrobe I want to feel confident with, if that makes sense. Okay, the second tip is obviously fake tan. I think as girls, we all know, okay, that when you wear a tan that's really well done and it's a really good depth and tone for your body, you feel a million. I always feel so much better. I feel like you look more snatched. I feel like you look more toned. You feel good, you know? Like, let's be real. I feel like on my face, if I have a little bit of fake tan on, I feel really healthy. I feel like my makeup looks better. I can wear less makeup. Sometimes all you need to do as a girl is do a really good fake tan layer and you'll wake up feeling a whole different person. So those are 2 things for this episode this week that I wanted to share with you guys that I think you'll really enjoy and hopefully take some value from. If you have any tips of your own, please share them with me. I would love to hear them. I'm on a confidence journey myself, and that's why I'm sharing these things with you as I go week by week. week. It's part of the podcast. It's unfiltered. It's real. And yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode. I will see you across my other social media platforms very soon. And please go ahead and subscribe and leave a comment in my YouTube videos. Show me a bit of love because I'm starting from scratch. So it's a whole new thing. It's a whole new thing. Okay, guys, love you loads. See you soon. Bye.